Translate for them.
Ayaka eboi wana nege akawoyan. Achamte na yanga kronugo atubutubu ne uwaka.
Now, there is a word in the Bantu dialects called enshoni. When you feel embarrassed or ashamed to do something bad.
Eya krotongene ya itoma na kituki munege legelia. Na itala krotonakia ale chitingina terio toriam araki kipiya
Doing certain things because people will look at you badly.
Rana itingina akrotona atemarebe ale chitingina teritungana to yakaunori apagine temoginogitiyeti.
But we had a name in Ankole, Nshoninche, the one who has no shame to do anything.
Anna ina bodwang nyankole e yakrotongene bokoi itungana ni nyemilita temari nyeti yatangunarno kori itungana ni nyamam nyekere.
How do you say it in Akaramajongo? The one who has no shame to do anything.
Atami ibore bokoi wana laerere nyevi ni krea itungana ni nyemilita ra laerere tieti chikwangene chamitori.
Would be who?
Alaerere.
Arairen. There are some islands in Uganda. Translate. I'm saying because the opposition and those who oppose NRM are really Arairen.
Lair nera ngitunga ngulu etiakara neni yogorimle bogo yoni ngulu ko opposition era ngitunga ngulu ya lair
Tebalna Sonyi, they have no shame, no embarrassment.
Era ngitunga ngulu lair ngulu ya mamnga kre milito kiti ya uni nguna iti ya unte abalike nguna ke nguna.
Now I am glad you arranged this May Day in Nakapiripiriti in Karamoja.
Alakara na iya na kolongite na nera ikiaitu wani ngadu bananugu ikitale ngadu bananugu na kolongite na alokari mojo nga Nakapiripiriti.
So that you can ashame the Irene people.
Anera anikitiya wani ngakronugu kia wini ngadu bananege ikilema wani alairere ngina lege yakatari ngitunga bali boko wani tiyata.
You had these labor union leaders, they were with me until late in the night in Entebbe. But they drove and got here in time, even for me, for the meeting. Now this is because the roads are good.
And
there is security. So you had localists was telling you about the road.
Ikipoto de que on tarera lo akato kolokeris kori papa yo kolokeris iruoronga krongo na ajua kamune tapito ngurukudei.
About the electricity.
Iruoro tarenguna kaalai.
About the health.
Iruoro tarenguna na kaanga lewu angitunga.
The immunization.
Una kaakide mideme iruori.
That's why the population of Karamoja has gone up. Those young people you are talking about, young people, were you not marrying in the past? Where were the children? The children were dying. The dams. So the situation is moving. There are some mistakes in the Ministry of Works. By some of those planners You find new roads are good like this one, then the old roads are allowed to deteriorate. That's why the road from Kampala to Jinji is now not so good, yet this one far away from Kampala is good. And the one from Mitiana to Mbende was allowed to deteriorate. But we are stopping that bad planning. Once a road is tarmac, it will not be allowed to deteriorate. And the Maram roads will also be maintained. And we shall continue adding to the length of the tarmac roads. Therefore, on the issue of jobs, the pessimism expressed by the RIRN, you write it for me. How do you say it? You write it for me. Somebody write it for me. Therefore, the pessimism spread by groups like Monitor. Monitor is RIRN Monitor. Is wrong, and they are going to be ashamed.
So
as we stand today, according to the figures they gave me from UBOS, there are 1.4 million workers in the factories. You check how many they were, 1986, those who were in the factories. In agriculture, there are 3.6 million. In services, there are 5 million. In ICT, there are 46,000. Now, the jobs in the public service are 480,000, all the public servants. Therefore, even where we are now, the jobs in the private sector are many more than the jobs of the government. And we are just beginning. Now, where we are moving now, agriculture alone will create so many jobs. As the minister was beginning to explain it to you, Minister Beta Mongi, when somebody gets money of PDM, he creates wealth.
Era nyelida ngole le muni ya bari ngolo itodi uni ya bari.
Ebari first.
Yes.
You create ebari.
Aria muni yonge delinga PD embon atakano ya bari ya neni koni.
It is the ebari that creates jobs.
Era ya bari ngolo iria muyongolo ya muni ngedelinga nyedia uni ngitizio ngulu itana.
You cannot have job, what we call jobs, aswam.
Ngitizio.
Use the artist, so aswam is easier for me.
Okay, sir.
You cannot have aswam without abari.
Kire ngone kwangena elimuntori nyedi abange kire nyiria mundo yong abariera kama muyong etich.
Whether the abari is of the government,
kare abari tari ngolo ka apukan.
Like the man who spoke, Bamwesije, the abari he's talking about is government abari, it's not his abari.
Ikwa kwana etwana ni ya teritoli mu akroto kuyoro changa gro kwangena mam nyiro atamare ebe abari ngolo keng.
He's head of Uganda Civil Aviation Authority.
Ikwa leke kilo ngolo leke yoro anege era nyedi twana ni ni epologiniti ebishongola akandeke.
Which is the government parastatal. So it is the ebari of the government, but creating aswam for the people. But the private abari, like the factories, the farms, those also create a lot of jobs for the people. I'll give you here one example of the man in Fort Portal. Give me that man, what is his name? The one in Fort Portal. Nyakana, yes.
Bangi da chamti cheni ainaki ni eda kidikwane tengna etwane be Nyakana. Angini ya Fort Portal.
My name is Nyaka. In my home, they are half an acre. This farm and this home is seated on 1.25 acres. It is surveyed land. 80 million Uganda shillings is very expensive to buy land. One, we are in zero grazing of dairy cows. Number two, we are in poultry, majorly for layer birds. Number three, we are in feed processing for livestock. And number four, manure production. With the poultry, we have 8,500 chicken, and they are in a chick stage, grower, and layer. Those which are laying are giving 120 trays of eggs, which we are selling at 12,000 shillings per tray, which gives us 1,440,000, and the cost of production is 1,140,000, which gives us a net balance of 300,000 per day as profit. With the feed pressing plant, every day we are processing 1,000 kilos or 1 ton of feeds. We are selling these feeds at 1,850 per kilo, and the cost of production is 1,700. So on every kilo we are making 150 shillings times 1,000 kilo. That is 150,000 shillings per day as net balance of profit from the feeds processing plant. For the dairy zero grazing section, we have got 8 cows. Out of these, 6 are mothers now. The 6 mothers are giving us 120 liters of milk every day. We are selling our liter of milk at 1,000 shillings, farm gate price. and which gives us 110,000 shillings a day. And the cost of feeding them is 50,000 shillings per day. That leaves us with a balance of 60,000 shillings per day as net profit.
To summarize what Nyakan is saying, he has got those 4 enterprises on 1 acre, 1.2 acres.
Gente iklurunyikining akrong ne balanya kana ngun. Balanya kana kiya karingeli ngake lupunga dikidiocha. Ata mirar tere tare una ba karingeli. Ere peye kanin ere nga milionyo ato monikan kaunia kigel. Chamtena ikone president yo ka klurunyikining akrong ne rali wane jok.
He has got hens for eggs, which give him more than 1 million a day, 1 million shillings a day.
Aloto mafam na nyakana ngin. Yang kokoro ngulu nana kinete nyedi ngidelinga pe million aloto ma kolongi kotere ngabe.
And he is selling milk, 110 liters of milk per day, and he's getting money for that.
Egialna rida na baloto ma ke fam ngakile kai diamonte ngidelinga ngulu pe yalala.
He has also started making animal feeds.
Agiauna po aneni pe aneni akitia koria gichaka kimujungu na nyamete nkokoro ikange bare.
We didn't have time to show, but what I wanted to show you was that from those activities on 1.2 acres, he's employing 15 people now. I don't know. I don't know whether they can show us the people who are working there, the people. The workers. Show us the workers. It will take time. I know that he's employing 15 people now. And that's 1 acre. I have given you an example that if 1 million acres of arable land now, if we had just 7 million of us using 1 acre, in activities like the ones of Nyakana, not necessarily this, but maybe coffee, maybe other things, but intensive agriculture on a small on the 1 acre. $7 million out of the 40 million. Would create 105 million jobs. There will be so many jobs that you shall not have enough Ugandans to do them. And you can get other examples. For instance, you get Joseph Ijara of Serere. Let's see what he's doing.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I'm the proprietor of Taifa Farm, which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in Taifa, we have dairy, poultry, but we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that Massa business in Soroti. So when I had this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken. I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually, I was having 1,500 local chicken around. I was very famous for local chicken. So, but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa Farm, we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day, and each tray goes at so approximately about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows, but you know I have multiplied it very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here, so I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet who was able to train some of us here with the veterinary knowledge. I think
you should get time and watch those films from the good performers. But Joseph Ijala sells 310 trays of eggs per day. And he's getting 3 million shillings per day from eggs alone. Then he has got cows, which you saw, like in Nyakane, but in a small area. He has got cows, but he's getting 320 liters per day. And in a year, he gets more than 1 billion shillings from 2 acres. For him, it was 2.5 acres. And when he removed the costs, he remained with about 800 million shillings. And he has created more jobs than Nyakana. I think like 30 jobs or something. So therefore, the Alayere should shut up. We are going to create more jobs than the jobs in Uganda. And the formula, which is universal, you create wealth, whether it is of government or of individuals, and the wealth creates jobs. Create wealth, we need to ensure the following things, which you should concentrate on. Local Christian. That's why we are building the railway. The railway is cheaper than the road. For passengers. But cargo needs the railways will be encouraged. If they have low cost, they will mine with low cost. Low cost. That's how we shall accelerate the creation of jobs and the wealth of jobs. Even here in Karamoja, people are waking up. There's a boy I visited near here, Nakapiripiriti. Let's see that boy.
From my studies, I sat home for around 3 years when I was not doing anything with the government. Little am I knowing, God will bring the way of rescuing the elephant. When in and we were the first people to receive money from Nakapiripiriti. Harvest, I sat down, I see my left and right of myself. I just say, God has given me this reward. I picked 10 bags. That's 1,000 kilograms. I took it to Soroti market. They bought a kilo at 1,700. Out of the number of bags I took there, I was able to get 1,700,000. When I came back, I have a friend. He has not got, he's having wisdom, he is having knowledge concerning how to rear these things. Because he was once the assistant. He instructed me that you misusing money in other businesses. You introduce about the piggery project. And I bought 5 pigs, at 80 out of 1.7, which is equivalent to 400,000. I remained with 1.3 I plan. Now I remain with the 600,000, 1.7. I remain with the 600,000.
Now that is a boy that's a boy who is near here. He had dropped out of school and he had nothing. But when he got the 1 million of PDM, he hired 4 acres. He didn't have land, he hired. And grow something that I had never heard of. That is called green grams. I have never heard of them. Then he sold the green grams in Soroti, pigs,
ane bonguni to gyalum guruye
By the time I was there, he had about 35 pigs.
ane apaking na abunia yongo alodine ni kengu yama yakatari ni guruye na to moni unyankan
He was now employing himself.
ane apaking na araingi ya lope ketian
And his mother, I think, was also working there with him.
atoke dangabe ngara kintinge die ticha neni pay
Maybe they had even got somebody to help them.
achi apake yaichi atungana ndangi ni kingara kinitike
So this is the way.
roto dada ngolo pay erari muni yonge delinga to giana iborengni yeni ya tamare bunia ena kini yongo jo borengni ya jokwan
The alayere should stop diverting you. Those are useless.
itemogino nguchia to ngulutie ta ba to jongo ta gichantie nere mambore ya jongo ni yakata
Concentrate on what NRM is telling you.
atamar night wani ngutu nguluka ya narem dadang aneni yai ibore jok akiri chak borengni kinaki ya pugana.
I was glad to hear Okecho, the trade union, talking about the markets. Once you start producing, then the next question is who buys? So if you are serious, you will now be talking about the markets of East Africa, of Uganda, of West Africa, of Africa. Otherwise, who will buy? If there are so many eggs, so much pigs, who will buy them?
Anna itikere karatara yo tungana ni munik nitino yo konti ngolo iria muntori ya konikia ki wari tropo to kana yo kagiala kangulia lwaka nera na ikone pedori wana gigele ngborol dada loto mane peine ke iko kona wanda ankare mojong ete mogino tara kona gorengini wari taiwan e market ngola lokinga.
I was telling these workers leaders yesterday, if you are workers, you should be talking about patriotism, love Uganda in those factories. Everybody should be taught to love Uganda.
Ani biene kiania ya wanketi ya kanche abuya ngolimo kiri ate marebe andro kichamito wanate marebe leki matike ya kauni angini tuwanani wane amena ya kokwa Uganda tobali yong ayong ati ituwanani ngini ya Uganda iti ya iborebe ati.
Why love Uganda? Why you love Uganda? Because you need it for your market. The market of the products your factory is producing, from which has given you a job. Pan-Africanism, we must love Africa. Because the internal market of Uganda is not enough. So all those things NRM has already told you everything, but people just keep wondering, going up and here.
Ngakronda danga dawapu gane yokwali mokini woni ebitongolo itemogine boyoto wamenada yakokwa na ite yawo ni ngube ya laere ulunye bupete ngakro.
So once you have patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, that boy, the boy of Nakapiripiriti, is being transformed from a jobless boy to a boy who is a money maker.
Kire ani mena yu akoni pap, mena yu Uganda, mena kwa pangana nkiriono. Emambore kingopi kini yong. Eko kwa ne dia ngolo yokongolo yana nyetu ngola na turu ngolo. Ngolo tiye nyeri ngolo. Ni bore ya muni emambore ngopi kini.
Socio-economic transformation. Socio-economic transformation, you must become new people.
Kana ina bo akibeleki ni yonga loto me yere ngolo ngoro ngolo de garono ndo pakalo yere ngola ajo kwa mam niki ngopi kini yong
Then we can add on international solidarity. To negotiate with the Chinese, with the Americans, with the Europeans about selling to them. But we need to strengthen our own market first. Market of Uganda, market of Africa. They are here. They should be consolidated. That's what you should be talking about. Monitor should be writing about East African integration, not writing rubbish, which they always write every day. They are agents of foreign interests. But we shall defeat them as we defeated all those traitors. Now, yesterday, I had a discussion with the workers' people. As they told you, we are going to discuss more in June, but internally within the cabinet, we are going to take up the issues also. The issue of the minimum wage. The issue of the tripartite. No casual labor. We shall end casual labor. And we are going to lock up all those employment agencies which go between the people, the workers, and the employer. We also talked about the issue of the threshold for pay as you earn. We talked about the issue of the foreign labor. The companies which bring foreigners to do work which the Ugandans can do. We talked about the government supporting the labor centers which were being supported by foreigners in the past. We also talked about the low cost of housing for workers. We had a serious discussion and they were listening very carefully because me, I'm not a joker. I'm not Chufucha Mtuma. Banyankole have a saying, Chufucha Mtuma, Ngwenji Asia, Atumunyare Mbiame. A stupid Munyankole, his house was he was told that your house is on fire. Then he said, prepare a bed for me to sleep. Sleep where the house is on fire. So we always handle the situation the way it is. But the way we discussed, things are moving they are moving in a rational direction. Minimum wage discussed by the tripartite. And sector by sector.
ariyo ngetangune gelegelea.
That's a realistic approach. So we are going to discuss more and conclude. I have noted the other points raised today. Like the workers' representatives in the different groups he mentioned. The free trade zone and so on, the ones he mentioned. And circles for workers supported by the government. But I think you, the workers, should also emphasize the issue of free education for the children in government schools. I don't know why you don't emphasize that. So finally, the Karamojong here, I am glad you are now peaceful. You say you love cows, but actually you hate cows. Somebody who loves cows like me, I cannot steal a cow. And I don't steal a cow, not because I don't want to harm the owner of the cow. Which is also a godly issue. God will be happy with me if I don't steal. But I don't want to bring into my cows a cow which I don't know whether it is sick or not. My friend in Kotido gave me a cow. But I took many months without accepting it. Although I didn't want to offend him, but I said, no, you hold on, let the vets first check it. Because I didn't want that cow to bring diseases to my cows. So what you are doing now in this region, Turkana, Kenya, all these South Sudan, stealing the cows, you are actually... your own cows and the cows of others. You saw Ijara there. Ijara, the one of Serere. You saw Nyakana. Their cows cannot mix even with the neighbor's cows. That's why they are safe. They don't meander to pick a disease. They don't meander. They don't interact with other cows. Even the boy with the pigs now here, the one I visited, I had to help him get a sengenge to make sure his pigs don't mix with other pigs. That is what we, the cattle lovers, do. We don't mix our cows with other cows. because if you do, they will die because of disease.
Nyedi boreng ni acham ta wan to angulu yoko ko barene kitiete. Ni acham ta ngi barene ke ali ala nari. Toru kita angulu che fwa.
I therefore congratulate everybody on Labour's Day.
Acham tena ya ke talaka ringi tungananda da loto ma kolongitina.
And I thank you for sponsoring me for president next year.
Alakara dang Tara makilichana yakane balangi alakara chamara yo wait.
We are going to discuss the proposal will be put to SEC, and we shall inform them that the people are supporting this, they are supporting this.
Bana inge ya krotonge na iya ya wadanga na tukoto na bonge na chieng na langare ngina yani.
Alakara noi akan
nabo alakara.
Thank you, Excellency. Excellency, you will honor us with a few activities, then we release you for the medals. And I want to request the team that has the third Decent Work Country program to bring it in front, and the one for Labor Market Information System and Digital Job Matching System. Your Excellency, these two programs we are trying to support prevention of the casual labors that you talked about, promoting social security, increasing employment and productivity, and improving the workplace safety and health. I want to invite ILO representative to please join. Right Honorable Third Deputy Prime Minister, can you join? And the team from the Ministry of Gender. Your Excellency, I'm kindly inviting you to append your signature for launching the third Decent Work Country program, a program which is supposed to increase employment and production, strengthen capacity for collective bargaining, promote social security. It's an integrated program which will run throughout the country and the cities. I don't know where the Minister of State for Labor is. Should be with the team. Thank you. Is the team for Labor Market Information System ready so that the President doesn't need to sit down again? Can you replace that? Thank you, Excellency. Excellency, the team joining with the checks are 13 groups, including Makerere University Food and Technology and Nutrition Department, Kawanda National Research Laboratories, Rentanga Farm Institute, Finn Church Aid, Okere Community Development, Wend Africa, Namalu Farmers Produce and Cooperative Society, Chirehura Women Entrepreneurs in Ghee Processing and Dairy, Benedictine nuns of perpetual adoration of the most blessed sacraments, motive creation, Hairo, cassava growers, Kind Women Fish and Bunyoro Cooperative. Can I have the World Bank representative to Oh, His Excellency has concluded. Congratulations, the team that has been awarded grants. Those are grants under GROW, Your Excellency. They are grants, they are not loans. And all the grants are for supporting equipment, supporting value addition, supporting those that are already working and having either factories or they are having their own businesses with scaling it up, and the grants are going to support them, to support other women. For instance, the one for Makerere University, Department of Food Technology and Nutrition, they will be having women who want to scale up their products to be supported there. Kawanda National Research Laboratory is the same, and Rentanga Farm Institute is handling in the area of Ankole and West the issue of dairy production, processing, ghee processing, yogurt, and others. And these women who are undertaking training and being supported in Rentanga will go there and be supported at a very subsidized amount, but the grant is for those entities. Your Excellency, thank you very much on behalf of the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development. I want to thank you for coming, and now hand over to the team that will guide us for the next session, which is award of medals. Thank you very much, and thank you everybody for coming and gracing the occasion. Thank you.
Your Excellency, we are singing after the awards. We are singing after the awards. Keep there, please. We are singing after the awards. Your Excellency, we welcome the Master of Ceremonies for the Chancery for the awards of today.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Right Honorable Third Deputy Prime Minister and Minister without Portfolio, Honorable Cabinet Ministers and Ministers of State here present, Permanent Secretaries here present, Justices of the High Court here present, Honorable Members of Parliament here present, Their Excellencies, the Ambassadors and High Commissioners here present, respective representatives of Security Service Chiefs, Generals, Senior Officers, non-commissioned officers, and militants, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On this year's auspicious occasion of celebrating International Labour Day, His Excellency the President is pleased to recognize deserving citizens of Uganda and other persons by awarding them medals of honor, and to conduct the presentation of the 61 of them is I, Major General George Igumba, the Master of Ceremonies of the Chancery, as per law established. Now, therefore, in accordance with Section 3, Part 2 of the National Honors Awards Act 2001 as amended, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda has approved the award of medals to 61 persons, among whom 16 are female, during this year's International Labour Day celebrations. The medals categorized are as below: the Distinguished Order of the Crested Crane, 4th Class Officer, the Distinguished Order of the Nile, 1st Class Grand Commander, and 4th Class Officer, the Kabalega Star Medal, the Distinguished Service Medal Police, the Royal Triangle Medal, the Personal Sacrifice Medal Police, the Long Service with Good Conduct Gold, 30 years plus Police, and 60th National Independence Diamond Jubilee Medal. The names of the 61 awardees were duly considered by the Presidential Awards Committee, comprising of 9 eminent persons, with Honorable Dr. Beatrice Wabudea as chairperson and Hajjat Zamina Malole as secretary, under the aegis of the Minister for the Presidency, Honorable Millie Babirie Babalanda. Now, award of the Distinguished Order of the Crested Crane Medal. Pursuant to Section 3(2), Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the Distinguished Order of the Crested Crane 4th Class Officer Medal, who distinguishes him or herself in leadership or service in the public or private sector, as a political leader of a local government, an advocate, doctor, engineer, or accountant, a member of a foreign government who contributes to the development of Uganda. The 2 awardees who have been duly approved are Mr. Stephen Kabuye, a male adult from Nakaseke district. His Worship Stephen Kabuye served as the mayor of Entebbe municipality from 1993 to 2011, leaving behind a lasting legacy of achievements. Throughout his career, he associated with several significant milestones, including but not limited to building a solid corporate image for Entebbe municipality and preserving and beautifying green spaces. The second one is Dr. Samuel Kagwa, a male adult from Pigi district. He is among the most celebrated personalities in the field of human medicine in both Uganda and the international community. Next is award of the Distinguished Order of the Nile Medal. Pursuant to Section 3(2), Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the Distinguished Order of the Nile 1st Class Grand Commander Medal is awarded to a person who excels in production, research, economic development, social or cultural enterprises, while promoting Uganda abroad through artistic, scientific, or cultural work by working in the public service, being a member of a cultural, religious, academic, or scientific institution, being a member of the public or private sector, being a traditional leader or community leader, or being a distinguished member of a visiting cultural delegation. One awardee who has been duly approved is none other than Ms. Doreen Katsime, a female adult from Mbarara district. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, a outstanding career in management and governance, progressing through the ranks. Award of the Distinguished Order of the Nile Medal. Pursuant to Section 3(2), Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of honor of the Distinguished Order of the Nile 4th Class Officer Medal is awarded to a person involvement, social or cultural enterprises, while promoting Uganda abroad through artistic, scientific, or cultural work by working in the public service, being a member of a cultural, religious, academic, or scientific institution, being a member of the public or private sector, being a traditional leader or community leader, or being a distinguished member of a visiting cultural delegation. The one award who has been duly approved is Sheikh Elias Chigoz. Award of the Kawalega Star Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the title of honor of the Kawalega Star Medal, which is the second highest military decoration, is awarded to a person for conspicuous gallantry that does not justify the award of the Order of Katonga, but bordering with the qualification for the award of the Order of Katonga. The one awardee who has been duly approved is none other than Resistance Officer number 01450, Lieutenant General retired Andrew Guti, a male adult from Napak District. Next is award of the Distinguished Service Medal Police. Pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the title of honor of the Distinguished Service Medal Police is awarded to police officers who have upheld ethical values and conduct, integrity, initiative, and total commitment with outstanding performance, but not necessarily bravery. The medal is also awarded for acts of humility, kindness, humanitarian attitude, and faithfulness. The one award who has been duly approved is A/837 Commissioner of Police Richard Asedri Arumadri. Next is award of the Luero Triangle Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the title of honor of the Luero Triangle Medal is awarded to any person military in the struggle or operated closely with the armed freedom fighters against dictatorships in Uganda from 1981 up to 1986. The one award who has been duly approved is none other than Resistance Officer number 3895, Major Retired Okwiri Raboni, a male adult from Kabarole District. Next is award of the Personal Sacrifice Medal Police. Pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the title of honor of the Personal Sacrifice Medal is awarded to officers who have been wounded or killed in the line of duty. It may be awarded posthumously. The one award who has been duly approved is number 32831, Detective Sergeant Chemonges Fred. May his soul rest in peace. He was from Kapchora District. Next is award of the Long Service with Good Conduct Gold, 30 years plus Police Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the title of honor of the Long Service with Good Conduct Gold, 30 years plus Medal is awarded to officers with long service years with a clean and uninterrupted service to the force. The four awardees who have been duly approved are K/1885, Senior Superintendent of Police Kayongo W. Hamza, a male adult from Kayunga District. The next is M/2295, Inspector of Police Mubinge Mebra Keti, a female adult from Namtumba District. Followed by N/1543, Assistant Inspector of Police, Namlinda Monica, a female adult from Iganga District, who is followed by B/1131, Inspector of Police, Vyarugaba John, a male adult from Rukunjiri District. Now, Diamond Jubilee Medal. pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honours and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the title of Honour of the National Independence 60th Diamond Jubilee Medal is awarded to a person in recognition of outstanding service and loyalty to the country from 9th October 1962 to 9th October 2023, and who has championed and contributed significantly, or to a person who has continued to protect the independence of Uganda. The 49 awardees who are Professor John Chrysostom Senyondo Musaz, a male adult from Kampala District. Dr. Engineer Silva Mugisha, a male adult from Lushenyi District. The Managing Director of the National Water and Storage Corporation, Dr. Engineer Silva Mugisha, has been instrumental in the transformation of the National Water and Storage Corporation, an organization he has served with distinction for over 29 years since he joined it in 1994. Under his leadership, the corporation has experienced significant growth in terms of coverage, revenue generation, and asset base. Next is Mr. Bruno J.B. Wambale, a male adult from Kasese District. Mr. Bruno Wambale has demonstrated unwavering dedication and expertise in the cooperative movement and community development. Next is Ms. Mary Akuya Aneko, a female adult from Nebi District. Ms. Mary Akuya Aneko is a dedicated teacher by profession who has made significant contribution across various fields, spiritually, socially, and politically at local, regional, national, and international levels. Next is Mr. John Ruganda, may his soul rest in peace, who was from Kabarole District. Next is Ms. Trifina Mpirire Kagabo, may her soul rest in peace, who came from Rukunjiri District. Following is Mr. Douglas Opio, a male adult from Lira District. Next is Ms. Dorothy Kabagambe Semanda, a female adult from Kampala District. Next is Mr. Lamex Omara Apita, a male adult from Lira District. Next is Associate Professor Sudi Nangoli, a male adult from Sironko District. Next is Mr. Abdul Nasir Hussein Shera, a male adult from Kampala City. Next is Ms. Katram Jackie, a female adult from Chegegwa District, followed by Mr. Solomon Ocho Oburu, a male adult from Tororo District. Next is Ms. Christine Niweshaba, a female adult from Rwanda District. Next is Ms. Zura Nakabugo Neta, a female adult from Wakiso District, followed by Mr. Sam Chimba Gombia, a male adult from Luwero District, who is followed by Mr. Godfrey Singh, a male adult from Wakiso District. Next on this list, Your Excellency, is Mr. Asadi Kibet, a male adult from Kapchora District, followed by Mr. Nasa Senyondo, a male adult from Masaka District. Next is Mr. Francis Mugwanya, a male adult from Kampala City, followed by Nakausi Karuhanga, may her soul rest in peace, who hailed from Kazo District. She is followed by Mr. Stephen Mugisha, a male adult from Ibanda District. Next is Mr. Manasseh Bwambale, a male adult from Kasanda District, followed by Mr. Alan Shonubi Senkatuka Christopher, a male adult from Kampala District. Next on the list, Your Excellency, is none other than Resistance Officer number 07958, Colonel Samuel S. Sekama, a male adult from Kono District, followed by Resistance Officer number 09827, Colonel Jimmy Mukuba Kabila, a male adult from Budaka District, who is followed by Resistance Officer number 08240, Lieutenant Colonel Godson Magara Turiakira, a male adult from Ntungamo district, who is followed by Resistance Officer number 08046, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Chimbugwe Sigantebuka, a male adult from Wakiso district, who is followed by Resistance Officer number 13260, Captain Jimmy M. Wambale, a male adult from Kasese district, followed by Resistance Officer number 13541, Lieutenant Saidi Lamas Gainzara, a male adult from Ajuman district, who is followed by Resistance Officer number Lieutenant Halima Hussein Kome, a female adult from Luero district. Next is Mr. Giuliano Tian, a male adult from Italy, by resident of Nakapiripiriti district. Honorable Selopua, a female adult from Nakapiripiriti district, followed by Mr. Marcelo Aliquan Okello Remo, may his soul rest in peace, a male wrong, who hailed from Karenga district. Mr. Paul Abdul, a male adult from Napak district, followed by Mr. Luke Jackson Abangamoy, a male adult from Nakapiripiriti district, followed by Mr. Naftali Napoleon Ochen, a male adult from Abim district, followed by Mrs. Imoko Aboka Nase, a female adult from Nakapiripiriti district, who is followed by Mr. Joshua Ojao, may his soul rest in peace, who hailed from Nakapiripiriti district, followed by Miss Gladys Kamasanyu, a female adult from Nakaseke district, who is followed by Mr. Mike Okiring, a male adult from Kedea district. Next is Mr. Haruna Kulkiria, a male adult from Dhaka district, who is followed by Mr. Levi Ramkanda, a male adult from Kanungu district. Next is Miss Rhoda Bukanza, a senior clinical officer, a female adult from Anafa district. Juliet Tugume, enrolled nurse, a female adult from Rukunjiri district. Next is Mr. Christopher Waitogo Musana, retired senior instructor, a male adult from Serere district, followed by Mr. Thomas Mukalazi, instructor grade 2, a male adult from Mpegi district. Miss Catherine Dawaru, assistant nursing officer, midwifery, female adult, Arua district. And last but not least on my list, Your Excellency, I have Miss Ariatuha Dora, a female adult from Kazo district. Your Excellency, that ends my submission. I do thank you for your kind attention and indeed patience for God and my country.
Your Excellency, we beg for your indulgence that you hear the song by Karamajongo Women Peace Forum. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I leave it, eh?
Your Excellency, thank you so much for being with us all this time. May I now call for the anthems. We start with the Workers' Anthem, then the East African Community Anthem, then the National Anthem. Oh, His Excellency is first calling these people. Yeah. The band, please first hold on. Let the president have the photo moment with the Karamoja women. Karamoja women, please hurry up. Those are the Karamoja women. Karamoja, those are the Karamoja Women Peace Forum. Yeah, thank you so much, Your Excellency. We thank you, and we would like to we are now getting the national, the anthems. Please, the women, thank you. Okay. Okay, the Karamoja women, thank you. Can we have the anthems, please, starting with the Workers' Anthem, the East African Community, and then the National Anthem. Thank you so much, Your Excellency the President. And I would like to call upon you all to stay where you are until His Excellency the President leaves.
Where we are coming to the end of this year's celebrations of the International Labour Day Uganda chapter. At this point, we are witnessing the departure of His Excellency the President, and as you can see on your screen, that is his motorcade making its way through to ensure his departure from Nakale Playgrounds in Nakapiripiti district, Karamoja sub-region. That's where we have been coming live to you from, giving you the celebrations of the International Labour Day. I can see the youngsters in this area having an opportunity to have a glance of the President at a closer range, and they have indeed had it. Yes, so we have had a very wonderful day, very colorful event here at a place with a very nice scenery, with the mountain, I would say, close to the clouds. You can see the clouds kissing that peak of the mountain and other mountains that surround the whole area, the green cover looking so nice. That is Nakapiripiti for you, and I wonder whether we can have that picture on the screen for you to see. His Excellency the President is being seen off, and other dignitaries are going to start departing Nakale Playgrounds. But this year's celebrations have been on the theme consolidating the parish development model for productivity and job creation. And all the speeches have been in line with that. The minister came in, we even talked to her, but that's the main focus. We talked to the coordinator of the GROW project, and that's what she was emphasizing. We talked